Please click like and subscribe to the channel for more moral support and interest in providing content that satisfies you.
The movie begins with bounty hunter Lilith, Cate Blanchett, providing a voiceover that discusses the Iridians, an alien civilization whose technological advancements outstrip those of many other species. Although the Iridians have vanished from existence, it is rumored that a vault filled with their secrets and possible riches lies on the planet Pandora, accessible only to a daughter of Iridia. Within the confines of a space prison resides a young girl known as Tiny Tina, portrayed by Ariana Greenblatt. An ex-soldier named Roland, played by Kevin Hart, orchestrates her escape from her cell while fending off attackers from the Crimson Lance Squad, including his former commander and potential love interest, Knox, portrayed by Janina Gavunker. Together, Roland and Tina are joined by Krieg, a massive psycho inmate played by Florian Munteanu, who revels in chaos and destruction. On the planet Promethea, Lilith has accepted a new bounty. She finds herself confronted by 3 thugs, managing to eliminate 2 and incapacitate the 3rd. Their leader, a formidable magnate named Atlas, portrayed by Edgar Ramírez, communicates with Lilith through the surviving thug, who is under Atlas's employ. He tasks Lilith with traveling to Pandora to locate his daughter Tina. Although Lilith is reluctant to venture to Pandora, Atlas persuades her with an enticing financial offer and escalates the situation by eliminating her current bounty, compelling her to leave without delay. Lilith refers to Pandora as a dismal place, teeming with danger. While on a bus ride, presumed to be in search of a vault, Lilith finds herself abandoned in a desolate area. There, she meets a small robot named Claptrap, voiced by Jack Black, whose incessant chatter irritates her, leading her to shoot him for amusement. However, Claptrap reveals his ability to scan for and locate individuals. Lilith then provides him with a photo of Tina, which she received from Atlas, enabling Claptrap to successfully track her down. The following morning, Lilith eliminates a group of scavengers attempting to abduct children and commandeers their vehicle to reach Tina's hideout, with Claptrap secured in a cage. They arrive at a junkyard where Tina is concealed. Lilith approaches her, promising to return her to her father, but Tina deceives Lilith by triggering one of her bunny bombs. Subsequently, she unleashes Krieg to pursue Lilith, who manages to hold her ground against him. Shortly after, Knox arrives with the rest of the Crimson Lance, who are under Atlas's command. They try to apprehend Tina, but Lilith persuades the girl to accompany her instead. Roland arrives and rescues Lilith, Tina, and Krieg along with Claptrap, managing to shake off Knox and her henchmen. Their escape leads them through Pisswash Gully, where they encounter a creature known as a thresher. Tina opens the window, causing everyone to be doused in waste, just as the thresher begins its attack. In a daring move, Roland fires missiles into the thresher's mouth while they leap off a ramp and through the gaping hole in its head, but their escape is complicated by a flat tire. During the vehicle repair, Lilith discovers that Tina is a daughter of Iridia, making her the key to unlocking the vault. With Atlas pursuing them, Lilith hesitantly decides to join their group. They possess one component required to access the vault, but Roland suggests they consult a mutual acquaintance that Lilith is also familiar with. The team visits a bar run by Mad Moxie, portrayed by Gina Greenblatt, him due to a bounty placed on him, as well as on Tina and Krieg. Moxie intervenes, incapacitating Larry and allowing the group an opportunity to escape. The team visits the secluded location of Dr. Patricia Tannis, portrayed by Jamie Lee Curtis, who took Lilith in during her childhood after her mother allegedly left her to pursue vault hunting. Following a heated discussion with Tannis, Lilith steps outside, where Tina locates her and reveals that Atlas engineered her in a laboratory as a clone of a past Iridian. The group is forced to make a hasty escape upon learning that the Crimson Lance is approaching. The following day, Tannis guides the team to an abandoned mine where the second key necessary for unlocking the vault is concealed. After navigating through hazardous toxic sludge, they encounter a group of psychos resembling Krieg. To create a diversion, they utilize Claptrap, prompting him to engage in trash talk to draw the psychos' fire while they prepare to attack. Eventually, they locate the chamber housing the key. Unfortunately, Claptrap inadvertently reveals their position by loudly ejecting the bullets he was hit with. A fierce battle ensues against the psychos, with Roland opting to remain behind to allow the others to escape. As they ascend in an elevator destined to crash upon reaching the top, Lilith, Tina, Krieg, Tannis, and Claptrap are unexpectedly teleported to the surface, presumably due to Tina's intervention. Meanwhile, Roland employs one of Tina's bunny bombs for self-defense and continues to fight, ultimately defeating all the psychos. The group settles in for the night after Tannis successfully merges the two keys. She informs Lilith that the daughter of Iridia must harness her inner power to unlock the vault, a process that poses a lethal risk to Tina. Meanwhile, Atlas reaches out to Lilith, having discovered that she disabled her tracker. He threatens her, insisting she deliver Tina to him or face the death of her remaining friends. Tina, overhearing this conversation, mistakenly believes Lilith intends to betray her. In response, she throws a grenade and escapes with Krieg and Tannis. Upon regaining consciousness, Lilith is greeted by Claptrap. The message features her mother, portrayed by Haley Bennett, delivering a heartfelt and uplifting message to Lilith prior to entrusting her care to Tannis for protection. This revelation inspires Lilith to rise and embark on a mission to rescue Tina. Tina, Krieg, and Tannis arrive at the vault's designated location. Tina sets the key down and positions herself on the platform required to unlock it, but nothing occurs. Meanwhile, Atlas and the Crimson Lance, along with hired psychos, make their entrance, accompanied by Roland. Upon witnessing Atlas's willingness to harm innocent lives to access, as she steps onto the platform, she transforms, sprouting fire wings and adopting the identity, nearly ending her life. After eliminating the remainder of his henchmen, Atlas coerces Lilith into opening the vault by threatening Tina. Reluctantly, she agrees, stepping inside the vault alongside Tina and Atlas. Seizing the moment during Atlas's lengthy monologue, the group unites as friends, reveling in the celebration. Lilith once more displays her fiery wings for Tina's delight, concluding her narration by stating that although Pandora remains a challenging place, It will always be her home.